My name is Mark Weingartner. I'm a director of photography. I work primarily in visual effects, a lot of tentpole movies, most recently Dunkirk, but I've worked on a number of the Nolan films, the Batman movies and Interstellar and Inception, stuff like that. And when I'm not shooting visual effects, I spend a lot of time working on training for the International Cinematographers Guild. One of the reasons I really like coming to HPA, I think I'm a pretty clever guy, but this is one of the smartest rooms I've ever been in. And I come here for a number of reasons. Primarily, I'm looking for what's happening, what's new, what the people I don't get to talk to know and are thinking about in terms of where the industry's going and where the technology that I have to interface with is going. And it's great people, and it's a great opportunity to just talk about stuff that's going on. This particular HPA, really interesting for me. It started on Monday with a virtual reality panel. And virtual reality, is it the new 3D? Is it the next new thing? Is it a blip on the scope that's going to disappear? Everybody's got an opinion. Not many of those opinions are that informed. And one of the reasons I'm here is to inform my opinion a little bit better. So that's been one of the issues that's brought me here, and that's been one of the issues that brought me here. Another thing that I'm looking at very seriously at this HPA, following up on last year, is the evolution of what high dynamic range is turning into. Not just what HDR is turning into for the broadcasters and for the production houses and for the people who are dealing with it sort of downstream, but how that's going to affect us as directors of photography, and from a training standpoint, how that's going to affect our camera crews. What do they have to know? So that's a really big part of my interest here this year. One of the reasons I'm here is to really get the temperature of where the bleeding edge is for things. Ironically, I spent most of last year shooting film with an old IMAX camera and even older lenses for a period piece that takes place long before I was born. So that's one of the neat things about what I do for a living. We are bleeding edge. We have to understand the latest and the greatest. And we have 100 years of tradition and 100 years of process that's informed by the photochemical world, the monochrome world. So it's really neat to have that all thrown together.